stable bandages. What is the value around stable bandages, first of all? But particularly in the South African climate, we've had a post going around here talking about how careful we have to be with leg wraps and neoprene and things like that, overheating the legs and actually causing issues where we're all trying desperately to help our horses. But specifically in South Africa, Sue, which is a very hot climate anyway, what stable bandages, can that overheating, is it actually beneficial for horses? Would it cause issues?
I don't really see why it's beneficial unless your horse has a tendency to have repetitively filled limbs. And a normal horse shouldn't do that. And I would rather see the horse moving around much more, having turnout, so that it is as free as possible. I personally never used stable bandages in my own horses. Perhaps I did at one stage in my life after the cross-country phase of the 3-day event, I did, and then I thought, well, actually, I'm masking any swelling that might develop. I might be better off leaving the bandages off so I could see what was happening. So I stopped bandaging after the cross-country phase of a 3-day event. So I don't really see any real rationale for stable bandages unless your horse has recurrently filled limbs, and then stable bandages, I think, can be helpful. Can they be detrimental? Well, we see every year horses in which bandages have been applied too tightly and have created rub sores or even caused damaged tendons through pressure. And we've also seen horses which have got excessively hot underneath the bandages, and that's created other sores or has created other problems. So personally, I'm not a fan of stable bandages.
I think they make the riders, and again, as somebody who's been there, I think they make us feel a lot better. We feel like we're more involved. We're throwing the odds in our favor. And
yeah,
I think
I would say just
look at the legs.
Yes, look at the legs, feel the legs. Make sure you know how your horse's legs feel on a daily basis so that you pick up the differences. But also be aware that horses have a remarkable ability to control the temperature of their legs, and they can do so differently in the right and the left leg. So just because the right leg feels hot doesn't mean the right leg has a problem. It will fluctuate during the day, and it could be cold now, and in 2 hours' time it may be raging hot, and then it can be cold again 2 hours later. So you needn't worry about that. But it's the size of the tendon and ligaments and any peritendinous swelling that is the most important features to be paying attention to.